as you kind of move on in the prep week, so this is an example of our cut-ups. So our staff does a great job. Our video staff does a great job of putting all this stuff together for us and making this information very seamless to be able to read, click on, watch, and have it all organized in a great way every single Sunday, Monday, as we start to really build a game plan. So we try to organize it by those down and distances. So we'll have each of those third downs broken up. We'll also have a third down broken up by personnel groupings, okay? As you start to move, we got our base downs, formation by coverage. We've got an all play, base down all play. And then as you kind of move down this screen, I don't want to go through every single one here, but specifically, we like to find out, okay, let's get all the double moves, right? Let's get every single time that this team's got beat on a double move. Let's see these corners' eyes get real dirty in the backfield so we can try to take advantage of that. Okay, moving on down. Empty, explosive pass. All right, FIB. That's a big deal in college football is formation in the boundary. You've got to be able to utilize the whole field and the hashes being different from the NFL game. Formation in the boundary can really simplify some defenses, cause them some issues, but also standardize their coverage structures. Okay, as we move down, we've got some of our specific play calls that other teams have run against this team that we're playing against and really trying to work on. We've got all the screens, okay? Like I mentioned on the front page, tackle over, trick plays, unbalanced. We break down 2 minute before the half and 2 minute at the end of the game. How do they change? What do they like to do in a 2 minute situation? Do they like to pressure? Do they want to drop in coverage? When it's a gotta have it situation in 2 minute, are they going to pressure you after a stoppage of clock? All these kind of things is what goes into the game planning of each situation that can maybe come up in a football game. And then as we move on down, 2-point plays, we got some 3 deep, 3 under fire zones. Okay, this is a big one now. This was a big one here. Third downs, bunches, and stacks tape. This was something that Jared Goff asked me for every single week for 3 years in Los Angeles. Was he wanted to be able to watch every single snap, whether it be first and second or third down, any situation, all the bunches and stacks, because in this system, we do a lot of bunches and stacks. We try to create leverage for our receivers, create a little bit of softness for our receivers to be able to work off of man press, give our guys access. And we live in these bunches and stacks, so it's important as a player to understand how are they going to play the bunch? How are they going to play the stacks? Are they going to lock and level? Are they going to tango it? Are we going to play any sort of traffic rules, top hat, all these type of ways that defenses now have been able to play bunches and stacks? Well, we need to understand those rules as offensive coaches to be able to attack those structures in the right way. Okay, and then like at the bottom there, 4 minute, don't really watch too much of it. Really just going with your smartest runs that have multiple edges to take care of the edges on the offensive side of the ball. And then some fourth downs.